My name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup.misfit and welcome to day 6 of a very merry Jessmas. I have another tag video for you. This one is the Would You Rather tag created by Kelly Gooch, and I believe it was DW that I saw this from, so Dub's Beauty Diary will be linked down below. I know in the last tag video I said I would try to edit and see if I can put like the questions up on the screen. Completely forgot to even do that with the last one, but at this rate I don't think that's gonna happen. So all of the questions regardless would have been down in the description box, so go check them out down there because I'm curious to see what your answers are going to be to these questions. So you can go take a look. But there are 9 questions, so let's get into it. Question number 1: would you rather have a bad base or bad eye makeup? Now, this one's kind of easy for me because I feel like with glasses, I can hide a bad eye look. I've done it before. I have for sure not liked my eye look and been like not conscious about it during the day, but like I probably would be more so if I didn't wear glasses and feel like they were at least doing part of a job in hiding them. These ones are a lot bigger than what I used to wear. I don't know if you've been around for a bit, but I was wearing like those smaller square black glasses. Those I feel like would probably hide it a little bit more because it was less glass. So you wouldn't really be able to see it. A bad base, I feel like it's just so like prominent. It's visible. You can notice it a lot faster than you can notice bad eye makeup. Even if you aren't wearing glasses, your eyes are such a small space compared to the rest of your face that like noticing first glance, you would much more notice bad base than bad eye makeup. Also, like even throughout my day when I'm coming home after work or in between jobs, or if I'm filming a bunch of videos during the day or even whatever, I always feel like I have to kind of like blot, powder, blend out my makeup again, touch up here and there. And I feel like my base like gets worse throughout the day as it like wears and melts, and if I get oily, especially in the summer. And there's just so much more like I'm so much more self-conscious when it comes to that opposed to like a bad eye makeup. So I think I would much rather have the eye makeup, hide it, opposed to getting away with wearing a bad base. Question 2. Would you rather wear a neutral eye for the rest of your life or a neutral lip? Now, this one kind of ties back to one of the questions that was in the last video or tag video that I did, the colorful makeup tag. That one included color, of course, though. So I'm going to kind of stick with the same thing here, and I would much rather have a neutral lip opposed to a neutral eye for the rest of my life, because when I do need that creative spark, I can pull out colorful eyeshadow and do something with it. I could definitely wear a neutral lip and a neutral eye all the time, but today I'm wearing pink. Most of the time I'm wearing mauve. I'll wear coral. I'll wear purple. I've put green and blue and yellow. Like, sorry, I like to mix it up. So when I am feeling something more than just neutral, that creativity, that's where the color comes into play. And I would much rather wear a neutral lip with a color than a red lipstick with a colored eye, because I don't wear actual colored lipstick opposed to red, which is only once in a while. And I don't really know how I feel about like a red lip with like purple eyes. You know what I mean? So neutral lip for the rest of my life, no problem. Number 3, the wrong foundation shade or no foundation at all. Now, I think I would much rather have the wrong foundation shade. Of course, depends on like how drastic of a different shade it is. But you can kind of always make it work if it's close enough to your skin tone. You can add the bronzer if it's too light, or you can add like powder if it's too dark, just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. But with the blush and the highlight and the bronzer and everything else, and if you blend it down, you can kind of make it work for yourself. Like I said, as long as it's not too drastic of a change. No foundation at all is just not my thing. I can't go with no foundation. I wear makeup 7 days a week, foundation included in every single one of those. I've said time again that my base is like my staple in my makeup routine. So any of my padding projects, you never see those types of products, because for me, there's no point. It's no fun to put those in because it's not fun makeup. It's just my everyday basic staple makeup that I need to wear. So going no makeup at all or no foundation at all just doesn't doesn't jive with me. I've been doing it a little bit here and there at night. Like I'll take my makeup off a little bit earlier. I'll go get coffee without it on, but like I really don't leave my house too much without makeup. Just how it is. Number 4, give up primer or give up setting spray. This one's easy. I could give up setting spray. I've basically given it up for the last, I don't even know how long at this point. I don't really know the last time I wore it. I do have one left that I kind of forgot about. So I think like yesterday or the day before I sprayed it on just a little bit. But I don't actually think it does anything for me. Whereas primer, I wear it every day. There have been days where I've forgotten about it and I've noticed I've forgotten and I've noticed a difference. Whereas setting spray, I don't think I really notice a difference at all. And like I said, I just haven't worn it for a while, so for me that one's an easy one. Setting spray can go, no big deal. Number 5, not wearing makeup for a year or no coffee for a year. Well, this is not coffee, it's tea. But as I just mentioned in the foundation question, I wear makeup all the time. 7 days a week. I could not go. I can't do it for a whole year. I can't even do it for like a day. Never mind. Okay. No coffee for a year. No problem. Because like I said, that was tea, not actually coffee. I don't actually drink coffee. I drink iced coffee, which isn't real coffee. So I don't count it. I just call it all coffee. But when we're really going to break it down for this question, coffee can go. That's fine. Makeup, that's got to stay. Number 6, either have 60 seconds to do a daily routine or full glam 1 hour transformation every time. I will take the 1 hour full glam transformation every time. Of course, sometimes I'm in a rush and I need like a quick 5 minutes, but like I like to take my time and I like to do my makeup and I like to do my hair and I like to, like, I know this is probably just, I don't know if they're including hair in there, but if they are, it's an easy 1 hour because my hair takes me so long to curl, like a good 45 minutes. And then like 15, 20 minutes to do my makeup, like literally, there's my 1 hour. And I could do that. So I'm going to go with that answer. I'm going to go with the 1 hour transformation instead of just a quick 60-second daily routine. Number 7, use only mattes or only shimmers. So, okay. I'm not a fan too much of all shimmer palettes. And I'm not a huge fan of all matte palettes. I do need a mix of both. Now, if we're gonna like kind of go back to my roots, I've always worn mattes. Like I always wear mattes. It's very rare that I do just an all shimmer look. And if I do, it's more or less because I'm just trying to do something quick and get out the door, or I just really don't know what I want to do and I'm kind of like don't really want to think about it too much. I'll take a shimmer and just throw it all over the lid. I did that like just the other day. I have not done an all matte look in a long time, but I really do like them. I like having, even if it was like a matte white in the inner corner, so it doesn't need to be like a shimmer in the inner corner. As much as I love shimmers, I feel like I would much rather do like an all matte look, and then if I don't like it, add a little shimmer maybe. But I think I would get really tired of doing an all shimmer look. That might sound a little backwards to some, but I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with the all mattes because that's just like a majority of like my makeup life has been like mattes. I've always worn mattes, especially like all matte looks. I think if I didn't have my indie shadows and like real like intense shimmers in my collection, this would be a lot easier to answer because some brand shimmers like Tarte or Too Faced, like they're not as like crazy intense as some of these indie brands are. So I think that's where I'm kind of like torn because I would much rather have like these indie brand shimmers opposed to like a Tarte one. So if you were to ask me like a few years back, definitely 100% would have been all matte. So I think I'm going to stick with that. But that one is a little tough. Not going to lie. It was a little tough. Number 8. You not do your makeup for a year or never watch another YouTube video again. Okay. So clearly we should know my answer to this one. Because, you know, I would much rather never wear or never watch another YouTube video again. But that being said, I don't have like actual TV. I watch everything on YouTube, whether it's like, I have got some Gordon Ramsay cooking thing on right now. Like I could literally sit here and watch like, binge watch full episodes, seasons of like Kitchen Nightmares, or watch like 10-minute clips of Say Yes to the Dress. Like I watch everything on YouTube. So that would have to change. But I mean, I have Netflix. That would be fine. I have a CTV app. That would be fine. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to watch any of you and these videos that I love, but not doing my makeup for a year is not in the question. So I would just have to, after that year, sit and binge watch everything. But I mean, I'd rather do that. And then last but not least, number 9, one has to go. Highlight, bronzer, or blush. Of course, it has to be those 3. So I think what I would probably do is get rid of the bronzer. And the reason being, because I can't get rid of highlight. That's just never going to happen. Blush, I don't think I could ever get rid of blush either. But technically, right now, I am wearing a blush as a bronzer. And that's probably what I would do. I know the whole point of this question is just like no bronzer at all. But I would wear a blush over a bronzer. I'm wearing Dallas Benefit as my bronzer. It's a blush. So I would just try and get away with that. Even though I'm sure this question is supposed to be like X everything bronzer. And you can only wear blush where it's supposed to go and highlight. But yeah, I would try and sneak it and get away with it. Wearing blush as a bronzer. Subtly. Anyways, that is the Would You Rather take. Like I said, the questions are down in the description box. So let me know if you're doing this, or please just answer some of these questions in the comments, because I would love to see what your answers are to these. Some of them are kind of interesting to see what people may choose. Would you rather do 60 seconds or a full hour, full glam transformation every time? What would you rather give up, primer or setting spray? Let me know down below, because I'm just curious and I just want to know what you guys have to say. And that means that we are done with this day. So, day 7 is next. Stay tuned. I will see you guys all then. Bye for now.